To hit a golf ball properly, there's a few principles that we need to understand and that we can practice forever. The first principle would be to understand the design of the club. The club has three parts. It has a club face, a club head, and a club shaft. When the club comes from the factory, it's designed with the shaft in front of the face. The shaft has forward lean, which gives this club proper loft. So in order to use this club properly with the correct loft, it's necessary to make contact with the ball as the club is leaning forward. In order to do that, the first thing we'll learn to control of these three different things, the face, the head, and the shaft, the first thing we're going to talk about controlling is the club head. We've got to control this club head in order to hit the ball properly. If we're going to use the club like it's designed, then it's necessary for us to have the shaft leaning forward of the ball at impact. This is called forward lean and is a mandatory fundamental in hitting a golf ball correctly. In order to do that, the shaft, or we must contact the ball on a downward strike. Our club is actually moving down into the ball as we make contact. This gives us our lean. Most people don't understand the way the club's designed, and they tend to use the club with the shaft backing up in an effort to get underneath the ball. This produces a divot that is either behind the ball or under the ball instead of in front of the ball where it must be. So we must learn forward lean and taking a divot in front of the ball. I'll hit a couple and show you what we're talking about here with the forward lean. At impact, I want my club to be forward. I want my hands ahead of the ball where I can strike down. And notice that my left wrist is still in this flat condition. That means I have kept the shaft moving and the hands in front of the ball. This is an example of backing the shaft up when I hit, which is incorrect. You can see where my left wrist is bent, and I'm trying to scoop the ball in the air. I want a downward strike. Downward. If your divots are behind the ball, you're using the shaft wrong. You're using the shaft backing up. If your divots are in front of the ball, you're in proper impact position.